Hello everyone, this is Miss Chelsea and today we'll be learning how to calculate volume of cylinders. Before we get started, you should know that volume is the amount of space a three-dimensional shape takes up and it is measured in cubic units. The first step to finding the volume of a cylinder is to find the area of the base, in this case a circle. The volume for the area of a circle is pi r squared, where r is the radius. The radius is the distance from the center of the circle to the outer edge. Next, we are going to multiply the area of the base by the height of the cylinder, or the distance between the two identical circles. When doing so, we can use 3.14 as an approximation for pi. This means that the formula for volume of a cylinder is V is equal to base times height. V stands for volume of the cylinder. B stands for area of the base, which is pi r squared because the base is a circle. H stands for the height of the cylinder. Now that we've got our formula, let's try using it in a couple of examples. For the cylinder on the left, notice that the distance from the center to the outer edge, or the radius, is 2 centimeters, and the distance from the top to the bottom, or the height, is 5 centimeters. Using our formula, V is equal to the base times the height, we can write V is equal to pi r squared h, where r is 2 and h is 5. Since 2 squared is 4 and 4 times 5 is 20, we now have V is equal to 20 pi. Since we know that pi is about 3.14, we can multiply 20 by 3.14 and get a volume of approximately 62.8 cubic centimeters for our cylinder. Next, let's try the example on the right. Notice how we have a height of 8.5 inches. However, we are not given our radius. Instead, we are given the distance across the entire circle. The diameter, or D, equals 3 inches. In order to find the radius when given the diameter, you simply take half of it, or take the diameter and divide by 2. This means that our radius is 1.5 inches. Plugging into our formula, V equals pi r squared h, we get the volume is equal to 3.14 times 1.5 squared times 8.5. Typing all of this into the calculator, we get a volume of approximately 60 cubic inches. Now, because we used the approximate sign and not the equal sign, it is okay to round. That way, you don't have to write out the entire decimal, 60.0525. Now, pause the video and try the following 4 problems. So how do you think you did? For the top left example, we have a radius of 4 and a height of 12, meaning our volume is pi times 4 squared times 12, or about 602.88 meters cubed. For the top right example, we have a radius of 0.5 centimeters and a height of 95 centimeters. That means that our volume is pi times 0.5 squared times 95, or about 74.575 cubic centimeters. For the bottom left example, you'll notice that we are given a diameter of 8. That means that our radius will be 4 inches, and our height is 9 inches. Our formula is then V equals pi times 4 squared times 9, or about 452.16 cubic inches. Now, for the final example on the bottom right, we are given a diameter of 5 millimeters, which means our radius will be 2.5 millimeters, and our height is 7 millimeters. Our formula is in V equals pi times 2.5 squared times 7, or about 137.375 cubic centimeters. Hopefully now you understand the difference between radius and diameter, how to find the radius and the height of a cylinder and use that information to calculate the volume, including using an approximation of 3.14 for pi.